Carragher pokes fun at Richards after losing an arm wrestle to Onyewu. Jamie Carragher added insult to injury for Micah Richards after his fellow CBS pundit suffered a humiliating 4-second arm wrestle defeat to former USA international Onyewu during the international break. Continuing their hilarious chemistry in the Champions League studio, the Liverpool legend reminded Richards and the audience about how he was beaten in a contest with the former AC Milan defender during a trip to New York to cover the USA's World Cup qualifier against Costa Rica. Richards had already defeated an American CBS staff member in the UK, so he jetted off to face Onyewu on foreign soil to represent England on the same week Gareth Southgate's men were drawn in a World Cup group with the United States. But after an entertaining entrance into the New York studio from both former players, with Onyewu flanked by ex-Fulham and Tottenham star Clint Dempsey, Richards suffered a very swift loss as the American easily overpowered him to trigger wild scenes as he jumped around in celebration with Dempsey and other pundits Charlie Davies and Maurice Edu. In a hilarious address to Big Meeks to open their Champions League coverage on Tuesday night, Carragher said, "In the week of the World Cup draw, England versus America, we send you to represent our country, CBS London, you're our representative. The biggest and baddest loudest man here, we send you over there. Then you don't just lose, you embarrass us. You start making excuses about what arm you should have used, and it's a bit rigged. The worst thing about it is, when I saw you today you were telling me what a great guy the Gutch was. It's like you're intimidated by him. Do you want to be in CBS London or CBS America?" The clip then plays of the pair making their boxing-esque entrance into the room, with Dempsey, Davies, and Edu all standing together, bopping to the music in sync, while Onyewu walked menacingly behind them with an American flag draped over his head. The Sportsmail columnist then made his way in, tapping his knees as he was followed in by the Union Jack, although all the show was over in just a matter of seconds. Onyewu celebrated his victory by standing motionless as his fellow pundits jumped around alongside him excitedly. To make matters worse, Richards had boldly claimed, before he challenged Onyewu, that if he lost the arm wrestle, he would even resign from his role as a CBS pundit. Footage from the US studio showed Richards ripping up his contract with the US broadcaster, but he reminded his colleagues later on that it was a fake document and that he was not really quitting. Richards has been an entertaining figure on CBS since he started working with the network on their Champions League coverage, forming an entertaining duo with Carragher alongside host Kate Abdo.